Hello and welcome everyone to Pandorastarot. Are the readings for the month of June 2016. Welcome everyone. This is a little introduction that you will see in all the videos, so I don't have to repeat myself. As I always say, remember to check your rising sign and your moon sign, because that will give you more information on the energies that are available to you throughout the month, and what is it that perhaps you want to avoid, or the things that you won't be able to avoid, but it's a good thing that you're aware of. You're going to be aware that they're going to happen. So, of course, these are general readings, so if you would like a private consultation with me, you can write at pandorastarot@gmail.com, send me an email. The address is in the box below this video, so you can just copy paste from there, so you won't have any kind of mistake. And of course, also, as I always say, thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for sharing and liking and subscribing, and thank you for commenting. I really love the energy of the community of Pandora's Tarot, and the actual community of people that has formed around these little videos that I put out every single month. So thank you so much. And okay, now we'll go on to your readings. Hello Aries, and welcome again. Okay, let's just dive into your reading. We have in the challenge position the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords could represent someone from the air signs, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is someone who is rather, who moves rather fast, and someone who is very good with words, someone who it's also very impatient. We can see here that the horse is actually leaping forward. Okay, so this is very interesting, because while we have this card, if you look at it, Aries, you can see it's all movement, right? The horse is moving forward, and the cape is flowing, so there's a lot of movement and a lot of rushing towards your goals. And right next to it we have the Hangman, and the Hangman is basically the opposite. Hangman is a timeout, is waiting, is actually taking some time out to be able to look at things from a different perspective, so you can understand better everything that is going on around you. That is what the Hangman has done, right? So in the challenge position, these two cards, they are complete opposites. They actually mean you're going to have a month where you're going to be you're going to feel like you're being pulled in these two different directions. On one hand, you want to just go, and on the other hand, you want to go like, oh, maybe I should wait, maybe I think I'm not seeing everything as it should be, perhaps I should just try to find a different way to look at this. So it is a month where you're going to have a bit of a mix in regards to this, and of course this is going to bring on stress, okay, because we have in the center of the reading the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is a card that represents worries, and we look at it and we see that there's actually someone who can't sleep, so there could be some insomnia, some sleepless nights associated with this. Also, I want to mention that the swords are the element of air, okay, and air is everything that is mental. So usually what comes associated with this card is that not everything that you're worrying about is actually worth of your health, of your actually worrying for it. What I mean is that sometimes when this card pops up is because you're worrying about something that it's actually not that bad, okay? But this worry, how sometimes it happens that something happened throughout the day and we didn't think it was that bad, but then we go to bed, we go to sleep, and while we're trying to sleep, we start to think about this, and in our heads, and especially during the night, sometimes it feels like things are getting worse, and then you wake up the next day and it's not so bad. So this card is associated with that feeling, and I think this situation this being pulled in two different directions makes you feel that way. So aside from actually feeling this stress, I would say be careful of your health. Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I think you're going to see this situation a lot worse than it actually is. And these two opposite ends of the same stretch, let's put it that way, are actually regarding getting closure. Because I have not only the Nine of Swords, as we talked before, but I also have in the help you're going to receive another 9, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But 9s are the end of a cycle. Okay, so I think it's a lot of anxiety related to a change, an ending that you know it's coming up. Okay, so both attitudes are, one is, okay, let's just end this and get it over with, and the other attitude is like, okay, maybe I'm gonna pull back and I'm scared of actually getting to the end of this. Now, the things you won't be able to avoid is actually this new step, this new beginning. You have in that position the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, not only, as all aces, represent a new step and a new direction that has already opened in your life, but it's also a very creative direction, and it's actually your element. So indeed, this new path is more in tune with your energy and with your actual path in life, with your natural energy, let's put it that way, Aries. So it's going to be much more creative. It will allow you to be more creative and to perhaps be more connected with your passions. And it's also a new way of approaching things. So it could be that this time out that you actually could take, especially at the beginning of June, you end up realizing, okay, this is how I need to do things from now on. Okay, this is what I need to change, and that sort of thing. Now, I mentioned before that you had another 9, and that's in the help position, which is the 9 of Cups. This is a great 9. It has it's the opposite energy of the 9 of Swords, because this is someone who's very peaceful and calm, because he's very satisfied with everything he has achieved. All those cups we see up here, it's things this person, this character in the card has actually achieved. So the good thing that comes in as help is that as you close this period, as you try to move forward to a next phase, you're going to be able to look at everything you have been able to achieve in this phase, in this period of time that is ending in your life, and you're going to be very satisfied. You're going to feel proud about yourself. And as the final card, Aries, we have a major arcana, the World. And the World talks about coming full circle, about endings, about getting to the end of the road, but in a very successful way, because the World card is the final card of the major arcana. So it's the Fool going through all the stages of the major arcana of the tarot. So this completion comes after you have really learned everything you have to learn about this period in your life that is closing, and it will be closing by the end of June. So yes, it is that, like I said before, that anxiety of the 9 of Swords, that anxiety of, okay, this is closing, and what if, what if it's not a good thing? What if I can't go back? What if I want to go back? And, or, that sort of thing, that anxiousness that comes when we know there's a change coming, okay? But it's a good thing, and it's time really to move on. This is a theme that has been repeating itself, I think, throughout the entire, or all the months we have been seeing so far, not just for you, Aries, but the rest of the signs as well. It seems like we are not being able to wrap things up, like tie loose ends and finally move on. And it does feel like we're all gonna be in that same energy, and it definitely I feel like I'm talking about other months where this also happened. So I hope this could be finally a closure month for you, Aries. So thank you so much. Take care, and I'll see you next month.